As an American sports classic, the Indianapolis 500 creates its own legends. And again today, the present will be tightly linked to the past.
They're racing in Indianapolis.
A.J Foyt will win the Indianapolis 500.
John talking beers.
Over the roar of the engine, you can hear the 400,000 people.
Mario Andretti.
Parnelli Jones.
Johnny Rutherford.
And look out, a crash before the start of the race. He won it by less than a car length. No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis.
Levi is on the wall. He goes into a terrible whip, and we have a fire. Alonso Sr. takes the lead in the Indianapolis 500. You've got 18 laps.
When Janet was growing up in Indiana shortly after World War II, virtually every family had a member in the military or a friend. We have 3 Medal of Honor recipients. We have Samuel Davis. Come on up here. Overhead, as one said, that was the sound of freedom. And thank God they're ours.
The start of the Indianapolis 500, but a lot of time before sunset here in central Indiana, so there shouldn't be any problem.
Well, race fans, it's time for that traditional back home again in Indiana. Please welcome back Mr. Jim Neighbors.
And it seems that I can see the gleaming candle. I dream about the moonlight on the road. How I long for my Indiana home.
To the garage area and then back out to the track again. They are refueling some of
is the chairman of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Board, Mrs. Mary Hallman George.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Not just in America, but anywhere that can compare to the start of the Indianapolis 500.
The Indy Racing League Northern Light Series champion Greg Ray and the Kart Series champion Juan Montoya. In row number 2, Scott Sharp in the middle there. He had a clutch problem in the final practice on Thursday. In the third.
Well, again, you hope you've talked to your dance partners. The dance floor is going to get crowded coming down that front straightaway. And again, everybody's looking for a smooth start. They've had to modify their strategy, and because of the rain.
I think guys right now are thinking a little bit different than normal. I think they're anticipating maybe a shorter race, so they're all going to be just a little bit more aggressive on the start. So let's look for this one to be a little bit different.
All right, as they move out of turn number 4 now, Eliseo Salazar moves to his outside position in the front row. The field moves on to the main straightaway. They come down, and Howard Katz, the president of ABC Sports, waves the green flag, and the 84th Indianapolis 500 is underway.
Look at Robbie Gordon on the inside of his teammate.
And he gives way to his teammate, Greg Ray, who moves into the lead as they go through corner number 2, but Robbie Gordon with a very, very aggressive move at the drop of the green flag. Looks like all the field moving through turn number 2 now, and they come down the backstretch for the first time. And the battle is for second position as Montoya gets second spot now.
Getting through the first turn safely.
Robbie got a good jump. They're supposed to keep 100-foot interval.
Having led 50 laps here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That in car was of Dismore. That was inside Dismore's car.
A very safe start nevertheless, and that lap 213.2 miles an hour for the leader. Second place, Montoya was a little bit quicker at 213.4. That's Eliseo Salazar running in 4th position behind Robbie Gordon. Jeff Ward is 5th, and Sharp is in 6th spot.
Well, Montoya did a nice job at the start. A lot of people concerned about the rookie in the front row, but this kid's got some talent and used his head on that start.
Oh, for sure. He's been using his experience, obviously, that he acquired last year in kart, and being a champion there doesn't really qualify him as a rookie anymore. But this is his first race here, so we'll label him that way now, but certainly not as a driver in the cockpit.
And the interval is just about a second between first and second position. There is Gordon. Eliseo Salazar fourth. Then comes Jeff Ward. 215.4, the best lap